to put
We haven't been
oh,
recording. I
okay.
forgot. Okay, go ahead.
That's okay. I actually have the lace I want to use. I've
Yeah.
been having so much fun with lace. I've
Oh, I
been getting
love it.
getting old bras and cutting them up in little
Yeah.
slips, and I always say it's not for me. Anyway, I've done a lot of playing around with it, but this is lovely lace that I got,
Yeah.
sort of like this. It's this idea,
Yeah.
but it would be with.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so I would make it go, and so one thought would be to have it just going exactly coming right under her arm like this, and maybe coming over the leaves. The other one would be to have her picking up the dress. That's what I was doing here, and the dress would be, more over this way, holding it up. So, do you have any thoughts on that? That's just kind of
No, I like them both. I like them both. I mean, I think I like them. I would like a space in between the ginkgo leaves and the dress that you're gonna make. So I would have,
okay.
I
Well,
think I'd rather have it like she was, like that the dress was flowing down and then she was picking it up. So there'd be like an
yeah,
empty triangle, like under her elbow. And then,
over here
yeah, it would be empty. And then the dress would go in another triangle from her fingers down to the corner.
down to the corner of here, or down
Yeah, it
this
looks
way.
like a horse right now. Actually, it looks like a horse. Uh, and now it looks like a
So I
heart.
would I would cover up these ginkgo leaves and
No,
put the dress.
I would let her, I would leave. They're so pretty. I would just let that be the dress, and then I would make it like it's going down and then she's picking it up in her hand.
Right. Well, so are you saying I should not do the lace, but just do ginkgo leaves going
No,
that
I
way?
think you should do the lace, but I think it should be as if she's picking up the bottom and holding it in her hand. So actually put the lace in her hand, and you can use the
Yeah.
string too.
Oh no, the string was just for me to position it. No, it would all be lace. But
Yeah,
I
I
guess
just
my
think you should.
question is, if I have the ginkgo leaves here, they would be behind the dress, right? Like if I put the lace here.
I would just let the ginkgo leaves be on their own with wax and maybe some stencils, and I would just do the lace on the right hand of the pant.
So
Yeah, I
that's
would do the lace exactly over there, exactly.
oh, okay. So and just coming down,
Yeah,
but
so it's
not
like a,
trying to make it.
yeah,
But
and I
then
would leave that triangle open.
it's not a dress. It's just like a scarf or something that she's holding.
No, it's the bottom of the dress she's picking up, so you can loop it back from at the bottom towards the connected to the ginkgo, or you can cut it in half. You or
No,
do
I
it.
have more. I have more. I've got a lot. So
Yeah, I even like it like that, where it's kind of like
I've got so much of this lace. It's really. But then so the dress is like ginkgo and lace.
yeah, I wouldn't cover up
Oh,
the
I see.
ginkgo.
Okay.
I think you're
Okay.
gonna it's gonna get too busy if you cover up the ginkgo.
Okay. So she's holding. Yeah. This is what, and I did pictures. I did all kinds of, I tried it different ways. And then I thought, oh, let's do where she's holding the dress. Okay, so and you're saying have it open here. Sorry,
No, you're fine.
I'm just oh, kind of like that. Is that an, is
Let
that
me
the,
see. I can't see the.
sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, like that. I love it. I love it. Yeah, but I would give
Okay,
her. I
okay.
would give her a little bit more space. I would move it over to the right a little bit so that she just has a little bit more space.
Here.
Because if you make it so congested there, it just gets too confused. Yeah, exactly. Or even a little bit more space. But I love it.
Okay. So it's like it's two different. The dress has two different designs.
Well, right, but it could have a bodice. It could have a ginkgo bodice and then the lace skirt, right? So you could add a little bit of the lace at the waistline so that
Okay.
it sort of starts to, but it doesn't have to be connected. It could just be suggestive.
Sort of. Okay. Well, so that just play around with getting it here. And when I'm doing it, it'll be different when I'm actually doing it as a stencil.
I think that it's gestural and it will look like she's picking up the bottom of her skirt with her hand because yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, yeah, it would be like,
That idea, okay, and it'll
and
be,
then theoretically, like if you did a second panel, like a diptych and it was the second one, I mean, theoretically the skirt would all be down there. You don't have to do it, but like in theory, that's where the skirt would be.
wait, say it again? I would,
So like underneath her waist, like if there were another panel below that panel,
yeah,
if there were two panels there,
okay.
it would be the bottom panel would be like all the just the skirt, right? So and then the one you're making, it's just her. Yeah, that looks great. I love that.
It's just the leaves, just the, like the bodice. Okay,
Yeah, the leaves are the bodice and then the lace is the skirt.
got it.
That's beautiful. I love it.
I'm having fun, I've spent so much time with all
Uh-huh.
the photojournalism stuff, like what you're being drawn to now, and I think it's important. But I'm having fun doing the lacy, pretty things right now.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a good-
I'm gonna still do pretty things. I'm just gonna put my pretty girls in these very subtle backdrops. It's gonna
No,
hopefully
I
be
think
very,
it's great. I mean,
yeah.
it's just so interesting how we're called at different times in our life to kind of explore another area.
I agree. I
Okay,
agree. Sometimes you just need to create beauty and think about femininity and sort of just have that
Yeah.
that dream world and creative space. I
But
know.
you've been doing that a long time.
But you know what? And I haven't done anything socially or politically, economically charged like in a while. And I guess I've just been feeling the calling.
Oh, I
to
think it's really important, and I've done a lot of it, and I still come back to it,
yeah.
but not with what I'm doing here with the encaustic. I mean,
Yeah.
but anyway, it's just interesting, I think.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll work for me and maybe it won't. I mean, maybe
Oh, I'm sure it will. No, I think it's very important to be
right, but
connected.
every medium doesn't support every idea. So it'll be interesting to see if the medium supports my idea because it's definitely been good for the femininity and the textures and the moodiness in my work.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it works for this other idea. And they might be better just as collages or photo collages. So, but we'll try. I'm really interested in pushing exactly everything we've talked about today, though, about what goes on the wood, what goes into the wax, and what could possibly go on the wax.
Yeah, it's just I feel like coming back to it. Yeah, it's really good. Let's look at the next picture.
Okay.
I forget what it is.
I love this collage so much. Now, how did you get the ginkgos? Are these like a photo? This
I
is
Xeroxed them.
Oh, and this is beautiful. Whatever this blacky background is.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me see.
Whatever this.
Oh, that's from the photograph. I took the
I love it.
background and cut it into places, where I'm covering up her position.
Yeah, I love it. It looks like an indigo, like tie-dye back canvas background.
Yeah, it's just plain. So I have a lot. Okay, so this will be a practice piece on how the color palette that I want. For this.
Okay.
I'm gonna and how I'm, am I gonna do opaque colors, or am I gonna do translucent, encaustic, and then do some paint? Yeah. So this is a practice piece. So
I love it. I mean, I love it. Again, like I would love to see you do like a very dark background and then go use your covering up and painting back, or I'm sorry, covering up and scraping back.
Okay.
Right. So, and then all of these lines and shapes in the ginkgo you could do with a fine point of something, kind of draw them in. I think there's a lot of possibilities here.
Yeah, so I thought I'll play it, and again, I'm waiting for the encaustic color, the dark green background that I want.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. I was gonna say either black and green or green and gold, or sometimes the ginkgos are actually quite like yellow. They're
Well, that
In
was
the
the thing. I was
fall, they're
thinking
quite
that-
yellow.
Yeah, I was thinking yellow, and maybe playing a little bit with gold. So,
Yeah.
so that brings me, I sent you two more, I sent you another email
Okay.
just with finished pictures because I wanted to show you what I've done playing with different types of gold.
Okay.
It should be, I sent it just a couple hours ago.
Hmm.
Oh, it was in response to an email you sent me.
Oh, maybe I emailed you from my, did I email you from my other email? Hang on, maybe it's on my AOL. Hang on one second. That's the problem having two emails.
Sorry, I should have just
that's
done it
fine.
as a separate.
That's fine. I always think I'm gonna be in one and then I'm just in the other one and I
Yeah.
send it.
It's where you sent me, it may have been, I don't think it was, it may have been the invitation for this Zoom meeting.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that's on the other email. Hold on.
Join your meeting, let's see, Zoom to it now. No,
Hold on. This is the one we looked at. Hold on. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's not down there hiding under the.
what I did, no, I joined the meeting. Rats, I sent it, it's gonna be hard for me to get it.
These are the print ones.
Yeah, well, what I did, you'll find it eventually, but basically what I did is I did that Buddha shadow that I was working on.
Uh-huh.
And I tried 4 different kinds of gold. I tried,
Oh, yeah, these.
and my husband made a little thing with the eraser, and that's perfect. And I've even gotten some more like rubber stuff to make different stencil things. But it was gold powder, the one that you had. I looked that up. I tried one with a rose gold, and I didn't like it. I tried actual gold leaf, and I tried gold oil pigment.
Okay.
And I also tried copper because in the picture that I saw, the gold leaf looks kind of more orange towards the top. Anyway, it was just playing around with that because I am thinking of.
Wait, do you have the pieces there?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. So I ended up with this.
Oh, I love that. I love the colors on the side of that, Pam.
Isn't that cool?
Is that, did you do that with the Pam pastel?
No, again, I'm staying away from Pam pastels until I feel more confident with them. Now that's
beautiful piece. I love that piece. I love the gold in the body. That's a beautiful one.
Yeah, it's a weird piece. At first I thought, oh, it looks like kind of scary, but when I put the gold on, I experimented with it. So, I may be putting some gold ginkgo on with the girl with the dress, the ginkgo, and I may do the gold stars, but it was just good to play with that. So I just wanted to show you that I
love it. I love the color. So you did the color gradient, the red, yellow, you did that with encaustic?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, and then it was too orange, so I put a little bit, put some oil pigment on, try to soften it, but it's a little more orange than I'd like, but it's close. Yeah, it's close to what I want. Yeah, so that was fine.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's look at the prints now. So if you have questions about them.
Okay.
My thought was, the reason I put them several on one sheet was I want them smaller because already I'm working in these larger sizes. So I want them smaller so I can give the figure lots of space.
Okay.
Because I know that was something that I was struggling with before. So.
All right, so here's where you started sending me. So it's 3 11 by 14.
Okay, yeah. So these each are, um, I may put them in like, into a larger, each of the idea is to probably have them in a larger space. So one of those small figures would be in a, by herself on 11 by 14. So I could do the dress and,
Okay. So 3 copies, 3 sheets of this, is that what you're
no,
saying?
just one sheet of each picture I sent you.
Okay, 1 sheet, so these 2 on 1 sheet,
Yeah,
right?
so it's just
2
print
pictures, 1 sheet of 11 by 17, then
11 by 14.
I don't have, I have 17, 11.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. Well,
That's okay. I mean, if you
yeah.
size them to 11 by 14,
I was just trying to make it so you wouldn't have to do the formatting. So
I don't have to format them. I just drop them into a template and they'll
Right.
just be, it's
Yeah.
not a problem.
Good. So same thing. That gives me 2 chances to work with her.
So 1 of each of these.
Yeah, it's everything is just one sheet. One sheet of that.
Okay.
I didn't realize you had 11 by 17. I would have formatted.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's not a problem. It's really no big deal. It doesn't affect me at all. I don't have to do anything.
Okay.
If these are already sized, I just drop it into an 11 by 7 template and then it just places it in the template. It's fine.
Okay. And then there were more. There were 7 total. Oh, there's a second set.
Wait, hold on. This is the one we just did. Then this is the second set.
Yeah. So I felt, that beautiful picture that you helped me with at the workshop. I love that, but I also feel like she gets so lost. So I thought, well, I'll play with it some more, but maybe, I forget. Yeah. So I'll play with this more.
Oh, this is a great one. I love this one.
Oh, good.
This one's really beautiful.
I think it has real possibilities.
Yeah,
So
it's beautiful.
you see the masks. I wanted to size the mask to the face because I want to try putting the mask in each half of the mask on the side of her face. I just try it.
Yeah, it
So I'll
reminds
cut
me
them
of
out.
Joyce Tennyson. Do you know her work?
Oh yeah,
This reminds me of Joyce Tennyson.
really?
Yeah.
Gee, I
Totally.
didn't see that. I love that one that she has of the dove. Oh, that's such a
Yeah.
beautiful picture.
I know, it's beautiful. All right.
And then I think I
And then
said,
there's one more. There's one more with these guys.
oh yeah, because okay, so I have some thoughts. I'm gonna put the size that I have here, I'm gonna put it on a 60 by 20 because the proportion is the way I'd like it. And then I had this negative thing, and I don't know, I just thought, oh, I have some space on the sheet. It might be kind of fun to do a positive negative. I haven't quite figured out how
Well,
that
the shape
would be.
is so interesting. It's kind of is like it reminds me of, it's like so bony. It reminds me of a pelvic bone or a shoulder blade. It's such an interesting
cool.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, so
interesting.
your idea about a boat, having this image as a boat, I thought, oh, okay, of course. Well, let me
It's
just
totally a
open it.
boat. It's totally a boat.
Yeah.
And this is a sail. It's totally a
Yeah.
boat. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'll have fun playing around with that. So that's just one sheet, and I'll have enough to cut out.
I love it inverted too. I love it like this. I love the front. Yeah, it's great. It's beautiful.
I should show you what the whole inverted picture is. But I don't want to do it like, there's still some things that I work on in Photoshop that are more grungy than what I'm doing here.
There's a lot of ways to get wax to look grungy. So, I mean, the tar is probably the best way, but
yeah, and I really like the tar.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's a whole nother thing. So there should be what, 7 or 8 sheets.
I'm gonna put them in this folder and let you look at it for a second. Hold on. Okay. Let's make sure I got everything. Oh wait, we're already sharing. Oh no. Oh, where'd my bridge go? Bridge?
Oh, that says number 7, so it should be 7 total.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I don't know why my computer's acting like that.
It's been a real trick to size things for the space. So it's a real learning for me to size the figure to what I want the space to be.
Right. And you know what? I just bought two, like, I don't know what size. I bought 8x10, 11x14, and a 16x20 set of panels.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm not just, I'm going to try them all, the collages in the 3 different scales.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Is this it? So 1,
Yeah, that's it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. And I'm going to do them all on the photo rag, 11x17, unless you want something on rice paper. I have rice paper.
I like the rice paper. Let's do the photo rag because it's in between.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
do you want these on the rice paper? This one? And these
That
on the
would only
photo
be-
rag?
That would only be if I was.
Well, I can do both for you. It's not big. I mean, whatever. All right.
No. Now let's just do the photo rag and keep it
Okay.
simple for me.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You're all set there.
Okay. So
Okay.
I have a lot to work on before I get these. I'm not in a huge hurry, but
Yeah,
you
but
see
I'm going to
that
print them this week because I have time.
Okay.
And I'm going to be around, and I'm going to
Okay.
be printing. I'm going to print today for myself. I'm going to
Okay.
print these for you. And once I have them in my, I mean, it's easy. I basically just upload them all together and just print them out. So
Yeah, right. Exactly. Good. Okay.
and then you want to do you want to plan our next meeting and we
Yeah.
can do the Pam pastels?
Well, I'm not even sure. I may have more questions. I'm not even sure it'll be the
Or want to
pen.
work on those? Okay.
Yeah, I may have questions with what I'm working on. So the pen pastel is something like down the line. I'm just so excited about working on these other ones that are not pen pastel. So
Yeah, I'm not, I mean, honestly, like, I'm not a huge, the only time I really use Pam pastels. Now, there was a guy, I don't know if I ever showed you this guy's work, but he took some classes with me. And his work is like perfect for Pam pastels. But let me just show you his work, just so,
okay,
because
yeah.
like if I was gonna say like, oh, this is, wait, I'm trying to remember his name now. He has the, wait, I have to remember his name. Oh my God, now I completely blanked on his name. His work is exactly how I think of
It's
Pam.
more like watercolor.
It's like abstract oceanscapes.
Yeah. Well, and that is, I mean, I'd like to learn it, but I don't, it's not really my style. I just feel like.
I don't think it's your style.
Mhm.
I really
Okay.
like what you're doing. I like the work. I think that your work has grit to it and texture, and it's like sacred. It's like those sacred, like
That's what I
more
feel. Yeah.
tribal,
Mhm.
browns and blacks,
Mhm.
stuff like that. Oh, and
Yeah.
speaking of that, I am going to send you a picture of your piece. I need your.
Oh, I can't wait. Ooh.
I'm going to send it to you today, but I want your honest feedback because I just worked on it and I'm kind of happy with it, but I want to see how you feel about it. I'm happy to change it or even make another. I mean, I don't know. Let's see how you react to it.
Okay.
Because it's always like, I didn't want to make it exactly like the other one. So this one, I had you in mind, but I'm going to send it. I'll send you it after we're done talking.
Okay. That sounds great. No, I'm excited. That's beautiful. Well, we could try and set something up now if you want, or we could do it. I've got my calendar right in front of me.
Mondays, are Mondays good for you? Mondays are good.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see.
I could do May. I could do May 2nd.
Okay, May 2nd. Hold on. Let me get to it.
Probably like 3:30.
Yes, perfect.
May 2nd at 3:30.
3:30. Okay, that's
12. Is that good?
Yep, perfect.
Okay. Okay.
And that'll give me a lot. I'll have a lot to show you, and I have more questions, of course.
Oh, that's great. And you'll have your prints long before then, and we'll talk.
So I can get started with. Yeah, I can get started with some of that. That's exciting. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Great.
Thank you.
All right, awesome.
I can't,
All right, I'll see you later. Have
I
a great
can't
day.
wait to see your new, this new type of work that you're doing.
I know it's fun. I'm really enjoying the collaging, and it's really
Mhm.
nice for me to have like the bigger picture in my head. So
Mhm.
I'm not and I'm not as concerned about, I'm not actually concerned as much about the wax. I'm like,
Right,
I
right.
think it's whatever. I'm a
Mhm.
little bit curious. I'm gonna try this new style, but I feel it's so funny because I don't know if we've talked about it, but I feel like you're doing it where you're doing like a split canvas and two colors.
Mhm.
Like that first picture you showed of the flowers,
Mhm.
like that's how I want to set them up now. So I'm going to do the
That is
wax
cool.
medium, and then I'm going to do two colors, two contrasty colors, either like blue and orange
Mhm.
or purple and
Right.
green. And then I'm going to do gradients of the colors and then little embellishments. And then like, that's going to be it. And then
Oh,
I'm going
wow.
to grit them up with either the tar or the
Yeah.
paper sticks. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's cool.
yeah, maybe we'll see about the skies though. I'm curious about, I want to create these environments like see landscapey scenes. So it'll be
Mhm.
fun.
Good. Yeah. Well,
Yay.
that'll be good to see them. All right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
me too. Okay, bye. Have a great day.
You too.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.